Batteries fully recharged after the World Cup?
Yeah, as much as you can get so in a couple of weeks. Yeah, no, I'm glad to be back home. It's a long time away.
Yeah.
But yeah, ready to get firing again for the Scarlets.
Yeah, a lot is made about players need this downtime after the tournament and the build up and everything else. Can you sort of give us a personal perspective of everything?
Well, when you're in camp, you're full on. Whereas obviously back here, you can go home, feet up, you can probably switch off.
Yeah.
But because World Cup, you're way for the other side of the world this time round. Yeah. You're always in a hotel. It's not quite the same home comfort. So obviously, you try to make it as homely as you can. Yeah. But it's never quite the same. And then it's such that, especially the World Cup, it's so intense. I mean, any away tour is full on, but the World Cup so intense. And obviously coming back, obviously coming back early, you got to get over the disappointment for us anyway, on my point, and then obviously get reintegrated. You do need that little downtime to get yourself refocused for coming back to the club. So I've had my time. I'm ready to get going again.
Yeah, obviously you water boy there on the weekends.
Yeah. I know. That's it. You got to support, show support. It's nice to be home and just get the mix around the club, and obviously coming home to seeing the boys whoop Leicester was great.
How was the World Cup on the field, as it were?
Yeah, no, I mean, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Obviously, minus the results sort of thing, but overall, it's the World Cup, isn't it? It's very special, but obviously disappointed with the exits and the way it happened. Would have rather got absolutely thumped than miss out by what could have been 8 minutes of rugby of that.
From a Scottish point of view, were there boys in the camp surprised at what the impact of people like George and Scott Williams and Jonathan Davis there?
I think Scott's probably the biggest surprise, because he came out of not nothing, but he's been on the fringe for us, and then he got the edge going in the Six Nations, was it? He got into the squad, and then
played that Barbars game since then.
He's kicked on really well, and but of course it's a surprise, but he's capable of doing it. He's kicked on really well, but George, John, Priestland, all those boys, obviously Stephen, they're all Davis. Where's the list? That's something it's great to see them.
But despite obviously what happened last weekend, do you think they'll still come back? They're going to be different players as they go.
Oh, when the boys come back here? I think the experience will help, no doubt. It's great sort of confidence booster and stuff like that. They've done so well. The thing is, they're looking fit and sharp as well. So whatever they've done over the pre-season has paid off, and hopefully they can bring that back and continue it through. They'll need obviously a couple of weeks downtime, but might even a couple of weeks playing to get back into the swing of things. It's the nature of the game, but there's nothing. What's better to have what would be a full international backline? Yeah,
it's quite exciting, that prospect.
I know.
When everyone is fit.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you look at last year and what we achieved last year, and these boys are a year on, more experience, and it's got to help. I mean, saying that, look at the wealth of young boys coming through now. It's great to see. It's something that Scarlets are good at. You can say the guys that are playing now and playing well. That was the John Foxes, the Reece Priestlands a year ago. And look how much they've come on from there. So it's great to see. It's all good for the club, isn't it?
It is good, and it's at that stage of the season now where all of a sudden Europe's going to be on Scarlets very quickly. There's an Ospreys game on the horizon as well.
Yeah, of course.
It's a big month ahead now.
Oh, it is a big month. I mean, that's obviously when these guys come back. I think they'll be coming back into the perfect time for the Heineken Cup, which is a big kick on for them. And that's what we need. We need to achieve something again this year. So we came close last year with nearly making the playoffs from everywhere, and obviously it's going to be a big ask this year. It's a difficult year for us, because that's the downside, I suppose, of having so many stars in it. So the boys will be just back for 2 months. 2.5, and then they'll be away again.
Australian game,
So, I can't say that as well. So they'll be back 2 weeks, they're away, back for another month and a half, and they'll be off to the Six Nations again. It's a tough year for us, but I say we'll get the wins when we can, and see where it takes us. I mean, we can get into that playoff zone in the league. It's there for the taking. So,
are you a wing stroke centre now, or you still consider yourself?
I'm not a utility back. I am happy wherever the coach puts me on the field. I can fill a role as centre. but I know the wing role a bit better.
Right.
But I don't mind centre.
Yeah.
I can be the stopgap of somebody else. So I did it with Scarlett as the first year I came here. So.
Yeah, of course. When Regan was
did it for Scotland. Yeah, when Regan was coming back, I did it for Scotland. So yeah, I'm happy either way.
Yeah. Just looking specifically at the Blues game, it's a nice game, almost not the easy way back, but get that first run out, I suppose.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, LV Cup, it's always a slightly different competition, but again, local derby. It's not quite the same as a home game, but it's not a lot of travelling, and it's right here. And they say it's local derby. I'll say local derby. All the Welsh derbies are tough fought games, and that's the way it is, and the way it shall forever be, as it is. So. I say it's a nice one to get into. So I don't know what I'm doing yet, whether I'm on the bench or starting on. I think we find out on Thursday. So
it's just, I suppose, nice to get back out.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, for me, I was in last week training. Just the skills, not doing full rugby, just weights and skills, and just want to get back into it after I say disappointed for myself and Scotland in the World Cup. Just put that behind us and get moving on. So it's great to be back, and so hopefully continue this winning way that the boys set up the weekend just gone.